from the NewsChannel 5 network, this is SportsLine.
All right, welcome everybody to SportsLine here on NewsChannel 5 Plus. Glad to have you with us on a rainy Wednesday night in Music City. When will this rain ever end? Hopefully an end will come soon. It's been a kind of an interesting day, but a fun day and historic day actually in Nashville sports history. The new MLS team unveiled their new name and logo earlier today. So we can say hello to the Nashville Soccer Club, the new MLS club that will start in 2020. They'll play their first season of home games at Nissan Stadium and then move over to their new stadium in the fairgrounds the following year. So Nashville Soccer Club, their colors will be navy blue and gold, just like Nashville SC, the USL team, and of course just like the Nashville Predators. So a big announcement today. We'll have more on that for you coming up on News Channel 5 Sports over at News Channel 5 at 10:22. But tonight we have a very special guest in studio, and if you follow sports in the great state of Tennessee, particularly basketball, particularly women's basketball, she needs no introduction. Friend of show, she's been here with us before. We've talked to her several times. Brittany Jackson.
Glad to be back.
The pride of Cleveland, Tennessee is with us for the hour. Great to have you here in studio.
I'm so happy to be back.
It's been forever.
I know. It has been a while, but I'm always glad to be back.
We're always great to have you back. A couple of years ago, you helped us out when the NCAA Women's Final Four was here. Yourself and Rick Ensel, we had a great time doing that. We've had you on the show numerous times. We've had you on Sunday Sports Central numerous times, so it is great to see you. And, man, you got a lot going on.
I do. And add a 3-year-old in it.
I was going to say, you're a mother, you're a businesswoman, you have done everything. How do you keep up with everything? How do you make it all work?
You know, I like to be busy though. If I'm not busy, I'm bored. I go crazy. So I love being busy. I love working, and again, just love being a mother. It's been the best thing in the world, and it's unbelievable. We're talking. He's 3 years old. It
Talk
feels like
about
yesterday.
that a little bit. How much has your life changed since you become a mom?
Oh man, it is just it's unbelievable. I mean, your life changes, as any mother knows, but it makes you look at everything totally different, a different perspective. But to the best, he's amazing.
Yeah.
It's the best thing ever, and it just adds so much more to life. Yeah. So it's amazing, but he keeps me going. He keeps me on my toes for sure.
At that point where, sometimes you can push mommy to the edge, right?
Oh, all the time. Yes. Terrible 2s I thought were bad.
Yeah.
No, 3s are worse.
Oh, the 3s are worst. Well, you know what? My mother, God rest her soul, she put up with me when I was 3, so I know what you're talking about. All right, you have been in town all week, and you know what? Obviously, you keep a very active lifestyle. I try to as well, doing this and being a personal trainer. And so many people out there, man, one of the biggest things, you know this from being a professional athlete and a major college athlete, nutrition is everything. When you're playing sports, when you're working out, when you're trying to stay in shape. And, there's all kinds of great, or at least they think they are, great supplemental drinks out there. But you have told me about this new drink, this organic electrolyte drink called Roar, and you are a big part of what they're doing here in Nashville and all over the country as well. And that's why you're here this week, and that's a big reason why you're on the show tonight. So tell us about Roar. What do I need to know about this electrolyte drink right here?
This is called Roar Organic, and Roar is something, as you mentioned, I mean, I've played sports my whole life, and Gatorade, I always drink water. Sure. I mean, the Gatorade and the Powerade, it had so much sugar. And even now, I mean, it seems like people are being more aware of what sugar does to us and does to your body. It didn't seem like we heard it as much when I was growing up. I mean, everybody always, and still do drink the Powerade and Gatorade. But Roar is an organic coconut water base infused with electrolytes, only has 2 grams of sugar. So it's a healthier Gatorade or Powerade. And even diabetics can drink it. So it's not an age limit. It's not for just the younger generation.
Right.
It's really just a healthy, soy-free, gluten-free hydration drink. And it's for anyone that likes to sweat. I mean, we do yoga conventions where, it's women, men, children. We have a kids line as well called Kids Roar. Our hashtag is Find Your Roar.
Nice.
So it's fun. And, we're just launching in the Nashville area, in Tennessee, and companies based out of New York. So New York and LA are our big markets, and we're ready to just really take over Tennessee.
Now, how did you get involved in this company?
The owner of the company is based out of Knoxville, where I played ball.
Wow.
So I met Henry, you know, in Knoxville, and he gave me the product at their baseline. They're about 4 or 5 years old, and I was drinking it. I loved the product, and then circled back around with him when I moved back to Tennessee about a year ago, and just really just hit it off. And it just happened to be that they were about to launch here in Tennessee, and I really wanted to get involved.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's just we just launched this past week in Twice Dailies, and that's just, I mean, super high-end convenience store here in Nashville, and their stores, I've been in them all week, are just fantastic.
You can't go more than 3 feet without hitting it Twice Daily.
Right,
so.
It's just amazing. I've really enjoyed it, and so yeah, so we're just really ready to make a splash here in the Nashville area, and you know, again, it's raw organic. It's not an energy drink. Everybody, you know, is really trying to steer away from those energy drinks.
Yeah, with the taurine and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
it is a healthy, organic, coconut water based, and it doesn't taste like coconut water. A lot of people ask, you know, oh, does it have that coconut water? It doesn't. It's very light, and you know, this is our #1 flavor, cucumber watermelon. Okay. I don't like cucumbers, and I don't like watermelon, and I love it. And it's so funny. A lot of men said the same thing this week. We've done a lot of tastings, so yeah, you have to check it out. Yeah, I brought a lot for you guys to check out.
Well, I appreciate that very much, and for those that don't know, these electrolyte drinks, right? They're for people either immediately after your workout when you're sweating and your body needs your electrolytes to be replenished, or I would imagine this is something you could drink before a workout to help you get through, or even during, you know, to get you through a vigorous workout. Because Brittany, as I've gotten older, I've realized that I have to change the way I work out, right? I can't just do the bro splits anymore,
we all
right?
are getting older, yes.
I have to do more of a metabolic workout, which involves a lot of basically weighted cardio. And these types of drinks, I can't get through a workout without one of these types of drinks. So
I know what you're saying. I drink them all day long. I mean, morning, during my workout, when I can fit one in between chasing the 3-year-old around, and then, you know, I mean, all the time after my workout as well.
So these are available at Twice Dailies, or will be.
They are. They're in all Twice Dailies. We are nationwide in Costco, CVS, and Targets. And then as we're with Ajax Turner as our distributor, so we'll be also in a lot of other. We're just now getting into the Nashville market. It's like I said, Twice Dailies. Yes, they're in all Twice Dailies, and we'll be in a lot more very soon.
You know, it's funny because, you know, everybody wants to tap into the Nashville market, right?
It's
because
huge.
We, I don't know if you know this or not, but we're a city on the rise, and so anytime you can get embedded from the ground up in a city like Nashville, it's going to benefit a company like this, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I've been so excited. I mean, especially me being from Tennessee, and I've been telling Henry, you know, Henry's from New York. Henry's the owner of the company, and I've been telling him I can't wait to get this just take off in Tennessee, because, you know, I just know Nashville is such a huge market, and so it's exciting. These last couple of weeks of really, you know, getting in the Nashville market and getting things going it's exciting. We're going to have a big, huge launch event in May, Takeover. We're going to call it the Roar Takeover in Nashville.
Yeah, and you were telling me that there's going to be a lot of big stars. You haven't revealed any of the stars? We're not
revealing yet.
No names, please.
No names yet, but it is going to be a big Takeover event, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah, you've told me there have been already some big name sports stars that are getting involved in something like this. I would imagine, you know, when you come up with a formula like this, because like you said, Gatorade has been the standard for so many years as a sports drink, and then, you know, Powerade and all these other aids and stuff that comes along. So I would imagine that the research and the development of a drink like this was pretty extensive to make sure that, you know, not only can it compete with a product like Gatorade, but it can maybe, hopefully, I'm sure in your case, surpass it, right?
Oh, absolutely. And it's you know, when I'm in these stores these last few days and just watch the people that they're going to get the Gatorade Zero and all that stuff, you know, and it's funny to let them look at the labels, and they're like, wow, and they're very impressed, and to put that Gatorade back and grab this Roar Organic, it's really nice and feels great. And, you know, they taste great. They're light, and people love them. So I'm excited.
Do you know roughly how many different flavors there are?
We have 6 flavors.
Okay.
We've launched the top 3 flavors in Twice Dailies right now. We have 6 organic flavors and 4 kids flavors.
And another thing, I think a key word as well is organic, right? So many people now I live in Bellevue. They just opened the Sprouts there a couple of years ago, so I've gone more organic, and people are hanging out at Whole Foods.
Who doesn't want to be healthier? I mean,
exactly.
And it's just what you're drinking, what you're putting in your body is so important. I mean, whether you're an athlete or not, I mean, you want to be healthier, so what you drink and what you eat. So it's I'm very proud to be a part of something like this. So it's
how exciting is this for you?
Yeah,
I mean, somebody like you that's, like you said, you played sports your entire life. Major college basketball, professional basketball. I mean, you've played at some of the highest levels, and to still be involved in athletics to some degree with a product like this, it's got to be exciting for you.
It is, and I mean, I get hit up a lot about different products and different supplements and things. Being an athlete, and it's hard I can't back a product that I don't, like and have tried myself. And so just with Roar, I mean, I drank it for a good year or two before I ever got involved with the company. And so it's something that I really truly drink, I like, and put into my body myself. And so it's just, I don't have a problem going out and telling people this is why I drink it, why you should drink it, and it's healthy. So, it's exciting. It's an exciting time for Roar, and I'm so excited to be here in the Nashville area, and just really excited to take off and get involved in this area. Because Nashville, you said it, I mean, Nashville is booming. I mean, it is a city on the rise. People are moving here left and right, and it's just, it's an exciting time.
I think about when I moved here in the spring of 2012.
Right, yeah.
Just right before I met you, and to where it was then to where it is now. I mean, it's pretty amazing. I mean, I imagine when you come up from the Cleveland, Chattanooga area, and you take a look around, you're like, well, that wasn't here the last time I was here.
Yeah.
That wasn't here the last time I was here. Like as somebody that, is in Nashville a lot.
Yeah.
And has seen the growth. I mean, what do you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, like, my sister lives in Murfreesboro. She's lived there 6 years, and I mean, so I'm over here, like you said, so much, and have obviously played in Nashville, playing Vanderbilt, and being over in this area and seeing the change. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's growing so much. I mean, I say all the time, Chattanooga, the Cleveland area where I'm from, is changing, but Nashville, I mean, it's just, it's exciting because I love it. It's home. I mean, I feel, it's Tennessee, it's home, and it's just, I have so many. When I go out to LA, we travel so much with work, and my LA friends are like, I want to live in Nashville. I mean, and it's funny, you think that, like, everybody always wants to end up in LA, but Nashville is the place to be. I mean, it really is.
It really is. It really has become the place to be. I want to backtrack on something you said earlier, just the fact that, throughout your life and your career, so many people have come to you saying, hey, would you like to, endorse this for us or endorse this product? No names, but has there been a time when maybe you tried a product or something, you're like, I can't put my name behind this?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, whether it be a lot of the supplements or the, you have all the network marketing things, and they come to athletes because they think, and it is, athletes are so
she knows
aggressive.
A lot of people.
Right. You know a lot of people. You have a lot of contacts, and I've just never been able to endorse something or put my name on something that I don't feel good about.
Sure.
And so,
and like you said, you tried this product for a year before.
I had it in my refrigerator for a year, for sure. I mean, I was drinking it, and so it just, and again, that's when you say it's a God thing. I circled back around, ran into Henry, and then saw this product. I'm like, wow, they started an organic line. I mean, I was drinking the Roar. They had their baseline. They actually did a deal with Odell Beckham Jr. And he created his own flavor. It did well. Then they did the organic, as you said. Everyone wants something like healthier. They did the organic line, and it just took off. It really has done really well. And then the kids line done tremendous. They licensed with Disney. They have all the kids. They have the Spider-Man, and so you go in the grocery. My 3-year-old, he sees Spider-Man. He sees. I mean, that's all he wants. So it's really done well. And but yes, I mean, I can't endorse something that I'm not drinking or I don't feel good about. And, and so Roar has just been something I've really been excited about, and just look forward to the success that it continues to have.
Once again, the name of the product is Roar. It's a great electrolyte drink for those of us that like to stay active, work out, do all those kinds of stuff. Later on in the show, we're going to circle back and talk more about this product, but we're up against our first break. When we come back, We're going to talk about your old team, the Lady Vols. Kind of a roller coaster season for Harley Warlick and the Lady Vols.
I've been roaring a little bit in my house watching them, but it's okay. We're going to bounce back.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see what you did there. So we're talking about the Lady Vols, their chances of getting into the NCAA tournament, and Holly Warlick, the head coach. We're going to talk about that with Brittany Jackson, former Lady Vol, and your phone calls as well. Stay with us here on SportsLine.